like to see Mega
Oh,
Man
shoot.
drive alongside Hatsune Miku, Ichiban, SpongeBob, Minecraft Steve, Sonic.
Man, if he makes it in the Cross World, if I had a nickel for every time Mega Man was in a game with Joker and Miku, I'd have 2 nickels.
I forgot Joker was in that game. Oh my god.
I forgot about Compass.
I'm sorry, guys. Your game is gonna die within a year.
Who,
The joke
Compass?
is anytime Persona crosses over with a thing, the said thing EOSs or end of service because they just die.
Compass is actually the exception, but that's because he's living on through Miku, who has yearly collabs with the game.
Yeah, Compass is definitely. I mean, there are some exceptions, but like Dragalia Lost, dead. Let me see. Actually, let me look up the list.
I feel like Mika's like the most profitable collab character. How is Compass doing these days, Quint?
Latest character was from a CERN's Magical Index.
Oh, I remember that show.
Yeah, they already had 2 characters from the Railgun series, but they just added Toma. And he's kind of annoying to fight.
Oh, what's his gimmick?
His gimmick that every attack he uses that uses his right hand ignores guards.
That sounds annoying and broken.
And he's a sprinter too, so he will try to, he will catch up to you.
Jeez. Oh, did Base ever get in? Or was that a long time ago?
No, that's what I'm hoping for. What I'm assuming will happen if another character, Mega Man character is added, but right now it's still just Mega Man.
I love some crazy stuff with that character.
His super is without doubt going to be Chaos Overload. He's going to be another character with a nuke. There's going to be 3 of them now. Well, there is 3 of them now.
Okay, so I saw 3 of them. There was a Sword Art Online that had a collab that died a year later. I want to say Star Ocean had a game as well that died a year later, and then like I said, Dragalia Lost had a collab and it died later. It's very cursed. Don't do it. Although, like, I mean, it's just a joke, but like there are some things like Grand Blue Fantasy. They had a collab and they're still alive and kicking.
It was funny. That exact same joke about Persona 5. I made that exact same joke about Mega Man X crossing over with things. Because the Dreamwave Mega Man comic, its final issue was with Mega Man X in it, and then it died. Archie Mega Man had the Dawn of X arc, and then it died. Even had Worlds Collide with Delta X. Marvel vs. Capcom had X and Infinite, and look what happened to it.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's always X specifically too, isn't it? Because Zero was in there for a while.
Yeah,
And
he
it
was
did
in
fine.
2 games prior.
I'll be back.
Okay.
So maybe that's why he wasn't in 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any Sonic things have that curse, thankfully.
Which curse?
The curse where if a certain character gets brought in, the thing just dies.
But we did have a Joker costume in Forces. The console Forces, not the mobile one.
I don't think there's any characters like that for Sonic. Not that I can think
Yeah.
of.
I do
Then again,
hope
how
we
often does Sonic show up in other things?
Good question, actually. Like, Sonic really doesn't. I don't know. Does he do a lot of collabs, Matthew?
He does quite a few. Heck, he's done quite a few recently.
With what?
He's in that racing asphalt
I
game.
think recently is when they all started to happen, really, because outside of things coming to Sonic, Sonic himself never really branched out to other things other than like Smash.
Sonic was in the mobile phone Pac-Man game.
Oh yeah.
He also had Sonic and Cookie Run. He's also in he's in some mobile phone game now. I don't remember the name of it though, but it was the same people who made Clash of Clans. Trying to think. I know there's been quite a bit.
He's also has some really weird sponsors slash collabs, like yeah, Master. Remember that one time Sonic was sponsored with Hooters? That was funny.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
It was just the most out there thing in the world. And he's collabed with Hello Kitty a few times.
Yeah, he's collabed with Hello Kitty. I've got a full list of collabs right now I'm looking at. A lot of it's with Sega stuff.
Maybe if Hooters collab with Sonic again, they will be going bankrupt.
No, I don't want to do another. I don't need to do another costume where I'm wearing a Hooters outfit. Oh wait, I'm doing a bunny suit. I have no room to talk. I only went to a Hooters once. The food was technically food, I can agree. Tasted like dry wallpaper. It's very distracting that Sonic has not collabed with Sonic.
Yeah.
That's still bothering me.
I think that's on the restaurants and just not wants to be associated with it because, like, we kind of want to be our own thing. But unfortunately, you kind of made the mistake when you got the name Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a collab with Little Big Planet.
I didn't know about that.
Taiko no Tatsujin.
I haven't played Little Big Planet. I know nothing about it.
Cartoon
Oh,
Ultimate
right. Here,
Street Race.
talk about Sonic not collab, so I almost forgot. Sonic's and Monster Hunter. Well,
oh yeah,
it was in Rise, but you know it's gone now.
Yeah, but it's Skin and Frontiers, a game I still have not played, and yet I've had it since day one.
Hey, that's me with Forces, but that's so because it got on PS Plus.
I mean, you're not missing out on Forces.
I'm aware.
Oh,
I played through it twice, and that's twice too many.
Skullgirls.
Wait, Sonic's and Skullgirls?
Apparently, each of the characters in Skullgirls have Sonic the Hedgehog color palettes.
That's more just references and not so much just, Sonic himself going in because, there's a lot of fighting games that have colors that represent other characters. Even Blaze Blues does that.
Mm-hmm.
Other fighting games that kind of do that too, like the Marvel vs. Capcom with like the X coloration, for example, for Zero.
Yeah, Monster Hunter 4, Mario Kart 8.
Technically, Mega Man's also had a collab with Monster Hunter.
Yoshi's Woolly World and Super Mario Maker.
More than once.
Angry Birds Epic, that was before Rovio was acquired by Sega.
So many collabs. Heck, maybe Sonic and Mega Man are tied for how much collabs they do.
Lego Dimensions. Monster Gear Burst. Anjuku Hero I Sekayo.
Bless you. I don't know what that game is.
It's a mobile phone game.
You know, honestly, with how much collabs this game does, I'm just waiting for Sonic to show up in Metabots.
Yeah, there's the Pac-Man one I talked about.
The Mega Man collabs versus Metabots actually looked really, really good, though.
Kyoto Kotoba RPG Koto Daman.
I'm also surprised that it just kept happening because we're at 4 times now.
Monster Super League.
What Mega Man's in the game now? I think the last time I saw Base was added.
Oh, that's outdated. That's from the first.
Oh.
Yeah, the first collab for Metabots added Mega Man EXE, Base EXE, and Roll EXE. The second one was, again, Boundary themed and added Proto Man, Colonel, Gutsman, and Serenade.
Yeah.
The third one just added Dark Mega. And then the fourth one was Mega Man X theme, which added X0, X10 specifically, Vile, Sigma, and First Armor X. There are 13 Mega Man Metabots in that game.
Pretty good.
Most of them are.
That's good. Like, if he's gonna be a collab character, at least he's good.
Like, I see regularly the X series parts get used, as well as Proto Man's sword and Base's head.
I believe it.
Sonic also collabed in Chain Chronicles, Ninjala, Fall Guys, Angry Birds and Friends, Balan Wonderworld.
Wait, really?
Apparently it's just a reference on a collab, from what I'm reading.
Oh, just a
I don't know if-
reference.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
The other things that did say they are collabs.
I was about to say, how the heck did they get in talks with Yuji Naka?
Ulala Idle Adventure.
It's like that'd be like Mega Man showing up in Money Number 9.
Oh yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog's and flipping Fists of the North Star.
What?
Yeah, Fists
Lost
of the North.
Paradise?
No, Legends Revive. It's a mobile phone RPG for Fist of the North Star, and Sonic was an unlockable character in the game.
One. Yeah, I remember that actually.
Sonic and Minecraft.
To be the one made by the Yakuza studio.
I don't know. Got Sonic and Minecraft. The Cookie Run collab. Monster Hunter Rise. Candy Crush Saga.
Mega Man also got into Minecraft.
Kart Rider Rush.
The only time I played Minecraft was when the Mega Man X stuff happened.
Apparently he appeared in a Nickelodeon Roblox game.
Sonic gets a lot with Roblox. It's kind of nutty.
Taiko no Tatsujin. I just saw one that actually kind of made me sad. It was a Sega game called Hyenas. It was like their own 5v5 shooting game, but it was gonna have Sonic stuff. They canceled it 2 days before the game was supposed to come out.
Wow.
Man, doesn't that sound familiar?
Fortress Saga. I guess Sonic being referenced in the Scott Pilgrim show.
Oh yeah. I can't wait to pick up the new Scott Pilgrim game.
I'm excited for that too. It's gonna be fun.
God, Sonic has quite the list.
Yeah. I mean, Sonic is kind of their big marketing guy. I have the one episode of American Dad popped up where she like gives Haley a Sonic popsicle.
Gumball eyes. Never forgets.
Yeah, you have to have fucked up eyes. It's like the unwritten rule. What's a collab for Sonic and Mega Man individually that you guys want to have happen?
Oh,
Uh,
that is a good question.
I feel like Sonic could. I don't know. Sonic and Pepsi sounds like it would work. Same with Mega Man in that regard.
I'd say that word. Gosh, I don't know any collabs I would want.
Mega Man and Fortnite. Everyone walk around with a Mega Buster that just has unlimited power or unlimited ammo.
That'd be interesting.
Sonic's not allowed to be in Fortnite
Why not?
because he's a menace. You really want to live in a world where we give Sonic a gun?
Yeah.
Name one Sonic character that's allowed to have a gun. Don't say Shadow.
Gamma.
Damn it, both you.
Huh?
Can't argue with those.
I'm being honest. Would Vector look so wrong having a gun?
He wouldn't have a gun. He'd have a rocket launcher.
Excellent. Fortnite has those too.
I was gonna say grenade launchers, but they also have those. There was that one animation someone did of like Sonic and Tails in Fortnite if they had idle animations. I wish I could dig it up, but it's like so deep in my Twitter now. What do you think about the Mega Buster idea for Fortnite, Quint? Just like like a buster that would just have unlimited ammo and maybe a charge shot.
I'd use it.
That'd be fun.
Charge shots are fun.
Could make it maybe a pistol like weapon. Like a rapid firing weapon feels like it would work well with the buster.
Okay, Mike.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Thank you.
We're talking about. So we went down a rabbit hole of Sonic and Mega Man collabs that's gone down. Now we're talking about like what kind of collabs do we want to see happen with Sonic and or Mega Man?
All right, hear me out. Persona. I'm kidding. Good question.
Like it could be any game, it could be a restaurant, it could be a food service, it could be a drink, anything.
And naturally, we ended up at Fortnite.
Yeah, I was talking about like what if Mega Man got in Fortnite and like the big overpowered item would just be the Buster.
You would be absolutely doing Mega Man a favor by doing that. Definitely that. I hope he drinks the knee tank. Um,
Oh, E tank for like the shields and all that.
yeah. I hope he has like the death animation, but as an emote, so that everybody can do it.
It's funny, Exo
Um,
Primal did that,
that's pretty funny. Uh,
as well as the teleport in.
yeah, you have to do the teleport for sure.
That and the Wily bag.
Okay, yeah. So if besides Mega Man, it has to be Mega Man, Roll, and Wily. And Wily, he doesn't just do the bag; he does the Mega Man 11 bag, where he literally slow motions, does like a 15 billion degree flip straight to bag. Like it has to be that.
I feel like
Um,
I feel like it needs one more character, and it would have to be Proto Man.
yes, or hear me out, Guts Man.
Mm, Well,
It's gotta be
well,
Guts Man.
if they do either, you could also just like add items in that are known to be like part of them. Like there's fist weapons, so you can do Gutsman punch with that.
No, we're doing Gutsman's ass. That's the only reason why he's there. There's no other reason. Is he just they just get the da put it in an emote, monetize it, costs like 1,000 V-Bucks, whatever emotes cost, and printing money. There you go. Um
If we're gonna put roll in there, it needs to be Mega Man 8 roll.
Mhm.
8 specifically.
Because I like the way she's designed in Mega Man 8.
Okay. That was a more sinister reason to be like, so I can light her up with my Peter Griffin and then dab, then do the gritty.
Oh
No,
no.
that'd be my reason, because Dive maybe hate roll.
No, you're right. true.
Really?
You actually like played and stress test every character too when you got them. Did you
That's
5-star everything before they just tossed out memories like it was nothing?
no. In fact, I didn't even get every character available, because you want to know who I specifically avoided?
Did I? Oh, Arado.
Yeah, the only character I did not choose to unlock.
I didn't try to get her, and I got her so much that I 5-starred her without even trying. Like one pull, she popped in 3 times. Like how? And then she turned out to be a monster.
I miss her.
You can't miss what you never got.
I can. I
Yeah.
still miss her.
She's still around. Just look at Teppen.
Oh, is she in Teppen?
She has some cards
She-
in Teppen.
That's
Hmm.
crazy.
What about Rico and Eco?
Just her and Rico so far. But there's also other Dive stuff in there too, like Bancho Sigma.
Oh, is that the JoJo Sigma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
JoJo Sigma was the best character. I don't care who says what.
Like they had a whole schoolyard rumble thing that was mainly rival schools themed, but Sigma was also there too.
Shout out to the guy every summer during dive who was just begging to have a swimsuit Sigma. That guy was fun.
That sounds fun.
Only the girls got swimsuits.
Mm.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of how that
It's
goes
because they
normally.
sell.
Didn't you literally 5-star swimsuit layer?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, like I said, they sell.
You collect all the skins for her.
Yeah, they were like dirt cheap. They're like 200 gems or something like that. So yeah, it was worth it. Then it
It's
made
so
skins like 1,000. They're like, oh,
it's so
nothing's
weird. She
worth
was the
anymore.
only one that got multiple skins.
Yeah, because Iris and Roll just got one for theirs.
No, I mean like just across the whole cast.
Yeah, it's kind of weird the way they did skins in that game. It had no rhyme or reason. It just happened.
I mean, at first it
Oh,
seemed like there was a theme to them because the command mission characters were getting their hyper modes, but then they didn't do Massimo. Bro
breathe
got
them,
literally nothing throughout the entire game.
breathe the mass.
Didn't he
It's like
finally get something, but in the Nebula Joy version?
yeah,
Yep.
they gave
They-
like they made an S rank version of Massimo, and it was basically just glint armor.
No. It was basically just what they did for X and Zero in the main game, just for Massimo. They did
did
the
that
same
for
thing for a couple characters.
oh yeah, that was just like there you go. There's a new character because they technically kept their promise.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna have characters exclusive to us. It's like, oh, here's S rank Ale, which we already had with Model ZX Ale, with Advent Ale. Here's S rank Lair, S rank Mega Man Zero.
Was this? I wonder how bad S rank Mega Man Zero still was because that I'm gonna say it. Mega Man Zero was just not a good character. Okay, so here's the gimmick, man. So at a certain rank, he would have a life steal. More specifically, a chance for a life steal to proc. And you had to literally be in their face for it to get off. And your life steal would only be a chance.
Fun.
And in both PvP and PvE, it was never worth the risk.
Yeah, that sounds pretty optimal to me. I don't know. Talking about sounds cool. Sounds epic. We had to get good.
Like sometimes when I was fighting a boss, I was literally in the boss's face. I can sniff them. I can kiss them on the lips. Nah, I'm still not close enough.
Well, there's a thing you forgot to mention: is that Dive has a freaking dodge mechanic.
They
Oh,
do.
don't get me started on that crap. Oh my god.
Yeah, because just with no control on your end, sometimes your attacks will just miss, and there's nothing you can do about it.
You know what's
Okay.
crazy? I play Fire Emblem Heroes, and that game has crazy power creep. But man, Dive completely blew it out the water. It's
Yeah.
impressive how bad the power creep was in that game.
Oh, you didn't even experience the full power creep.
Yeah, he
Oh,
left before the first major one happened, which was Proto Man.
I didn't have to be there. I just saw the complaints. I'm like, that's funny. I wish I was there for it. But you have fun.
Yeah, the
I heard
first
that.
major power creep was literally 8 months in.
It's pretty funny.
Just imagine if there was a dive armor Proto Man.
No.
Oh wait, we did have one. It's called Iris Dive Armor.
Yeah. She
I
definitely had all the sonic booms that Proto Man usually has.
she had a sonic boom for every day of the week and even more.
And they stunned.
Oh yeah, they did. I definitely abused her, and Hub, like Dive Armor Hub, was also pretty nice.
I also remember and this to me was like what kind of basically sold it to be like, oh, this is just absolutely bad. It's the fact that they try to power creep status effects by doing all sorts of things like, oh, you can pick up an item that'll give you immunity to statuses. And then later on
they
they're like,
ignored that.
yeah, and then later on it's like, oh, we just ignore that. And then later on they're like, oh, we actually ignore your ignore shield, by the way. And then there's like, oh, we're gonna ignore the ignoring that you ignored. It got to so horribly egregious. I was like, wow, we're just
It,
it
it
just
got
doesn't make
to
any sense anymore.
it got to a point where just pushing one ability gave you every buff under the sun.
Yeah, freaking Christmas Ico would have 3 rows of buffs just from one skill.
Oh, the last
That's
unit of the game
impressive.
was the worst one. Like, I'm gonna call it Dive Armor X2. That one, that is when I finally stopped doing PvP. I just couldn't.
Oh, Mega Man Double X.
I like to say I managed my temper pretty well through most of the game. That character in PvP just made me go feral. I quit after that. I didn't quit the game, but I quit PvP.
Main character status. Activate.
Dude, that is like that's just the game rolling out the red carpet for X. Jesus. I miss the good
Oh,
old
I
days when
also
remember the good old days when the B ranks were the overpowered ones? I missed those days. Those days were fun.
it was funny.
Remember when classic Mega Man had infinite leaf shields?
Oh baby, that was fun. The poop
And
traps fan story is funny.
who can forget the pizza cutter? Everyone's bane of existence, and then that just became ungodly irrelevant, and then they fixed it years later.
I think the funniest fix was Proto Man's fix. Like normal Proto Man's fix. Remember that,
Yeah.
Glenn? How they took 2
Yeah,
years
the
to fix
glitch.
that?
Yeah, that one glitch I always abused, and finally it's like, oh, it's gone. My boy. Look what they done to my boy.
Yeah, they
Yes.
were definitely extremely tone deaf when it came to like the issues with the game. That's funny. Good times. I don't miss them. Good times.
I'm sorry, man. I know you don't have anything to weigh in here. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Like, we went through some. We all went through some shit. Was this? It
And
wasn't.
soon it'll be your turn.
Yep. You're gonna have your own poop transplant. It's gonna be the greatest thing ever.
Oh, you're saying it's our turn because of the Sonic gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Master of Mine, what? So, what's the premise of the game? Like, is it just a card game?
What, Blitz?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a card game.
Like, do you fight people, or do you just the game give you bosses to kill as your cards?
Both. So you'll have like NPCs that you can face to like learn the game and unlock different packs and challenges and stuff like that. And then you
Someone
could
chew
also
the
take
Pokemon
it.
pocket.
Yeah, and then you just take the battles online whenever you got a deck ready that you want to face off with.
I want to. Okay, as long as they're not going to be a god tier card that everyone needs to win, that might be fun. However, if Shadow is the meta, I'm going to fight people. I am going to scream at them. That man has gotten enough privilege in the last 2 years.
No, it's
Makes
not gonna be Shadow, it's gonna be Tails.
okay, I'm fine with that.
Sometimes it's the character you least expect.
Actually, no, it's gonna be Vector. Just cause.
No, I'm used to Tails
He's-
being overpowered because
He's
of
gonna be
writers.
super meta, and it's like it's gonna be a character that you've seen like maybe once, and all of a sudden they're like extremely meta.
Marine the Raccoon, I should have known.
There you go.
What if it's actually Knack the Weasel, though? That'd be funny.
Excuse you, it's Fang the Hunter now.
I'm saying Knack the Weasel. You can't stop me.
It's happening.
What's happening?
I
I'll
just
say
hope
the-
the rates are pretty cool because that's basically a hit or a miss when it comes to these gotcha games.
Yeah, like I hope they don't go too hard on like monetization and pricing and transactions because that was another problem with Dive. Like if you bought medals on that game, oh god,
Do you remember the $500 bundle?
I remember you were talking about it. I think I was playing during that time.
Yeah, that was a $500 bundle where it was literally just enough to spark a unit or obtain a unit from the banner because you did all the polls in order to be able to do that. Yeah, $500+ was crazy.
I only spark for 2 characters ever. And it was Super Base and Swimsuit Tron.
Another power creeping character.
Listen, say what you will about that unit, but I like the references all her attacks had.
But I was talking about base.
Oh, he was the most honest character of that generation. And I will not take that slander.
Yeah,
When
Mr.
is the
Shotgun you in
oh,
the
sorry.
face.
Quinn, I literally have a quote from you when you were fighting a Super Base that it's never left my mind. You were fighting someone, you were on Sax at the time, and he blew both his shots. And you said, "You fool! You blew your load while I was exploding." I remember that vividly.
That sounds like something I'd say just because I knew I was intentionally phrasing it that way.
I fought you like once or twice, and you beat me as Sax and Geo, and I'm still baffled. I'm like, how do people complain about base when things just outsmart it?
See, the thing
Like,
is, I've been playing that character since day one.
yeah, you beat me with it. I stared blankly at my screen. I wasn't even mad. I was just shocked and impressed.
I went through the trials and tribulations of Second Armor X back when this double charge shot stopped all air momentum.
I didn't know that was a thing.
At launch, it was they thankfully buffed him so that wasn't a thing anymore. But yeah, Sax was not that good at the start. Giga Crush even gave you invincibility at the beginning.
I actually remember that. I have a question. When is the Sonic was it Rumble? When did it come out?
We don't
That's
know
a
yet.
good question, my friend.
Okay, Rumble is up in the air. I think you're talking about Blitz.
Oh, Blitz. We don't know. We don't know either. We know Philippines are people in the Philippines are playing it right now. That's all we know.
Oh god, I hope they're not committing identity fraud to play that game.
But we're
I was
definitely looking. We are definitely looking forward to both games, though.
I was just curious because like when will it come out? Because it's like, is it going to come out during Halloween? Is it going to come out during Christmas? Is it going to come out during Valentine's? I wonder.
We have a feeling we might know something when the yearly Sonic, what's it called, Sonic Central stream. Is it, Matthew?
Yeah.
When that stream
And what is
goes
that
live,
usually?
Sonic's birthday,
Yeah.
which is the 21st? Question mark.
23rd.
Okay.
23rd. Okay.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
So like just to clarify, it's just a card game, or they're like, is it like Tekken where it's a card game but you have characters that you are?
It's just a card game. There are character models in the game because when you play cards, it does like summon that character.
Okay, so it's like Yu-Gi-Oh then.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Master Duel specifically.
the really big talking point of this game, though, is characters have appeared that have not been seen in, one, a long time, and two, in game media. Like, for example, like Sally Acorn and Bunny Rabbit were found in the game, and they have never been in the game at all. So we think they're going to use this game as a case study to see what characters they could make good use of in the games.
See, that's where I'm kind of curious because, like, if it's just a card game, then I hope the objective of the game itself is like interesting enough. Because,
Mhm.
like, Duel was it Duel Master? I forgot the other Yu-Gi-Oh one,
Duel
but they
Masters.
have like, what was it?
I think it was Duel Masters, yeah.
I think so. But yeah, basically, it's like a diet version of the original game, but they have characters with skills. So that's how I was kind of wondering: is like, is it like that, or is it literally just a card game? And whatever the objective is to win, that's there's like you can't like alter the game in some way, shape, or form via characters or whatnot.
From what Matthew told me, I think it's literally just like Sonic Yu-Gi-Oh, but with less really complex card rules that make no sense to me.
Paragraphs of abilities.
Yeah.
But who knows? That might be in the future.
Yeah.
But we currently don't know anything. A few people have made specific Google accounts to try this game out, but it's probably still in development. We'll know more. Like I said, we'll know more in like a week or two.
Hmm.
Man, this is a
I'll keep an eye on it because I'm kind of curious about it.
oh yeah. Like I'll definitely like let you know the minute any of us can get our hands on it. But just like Rumble, it's got a wait list thing. I kind of hope it comes to PC because I'll be honest, I don't like doing phone games that much. I do like one phone game, and I do it when I can't sleep.
I feel like that's, in my opinion, the best way to play these mobile games if they have like a computer counterpart to it as well.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
so much smoother.
like that's why I like Dive Steam version was very nice, and Rumble's doing it too. Rumble's got its Steam page.
I wonder if that means there's achievements too. Does that be interesting?
Good. Heck, what if it's kind of like Dive, where it's like if you did achievements, you got like a lot of like the currency for it. So like in Sonic's case, it would be the red rings.
Interesting. But I feel like I would need more details. I couldn't even fathom a guess of like what would be a thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Um, Master, should we wrap it up?
I
We're
think
going
so.
on
I
3
think we're
hours
getting to
now.
that point.
Yeah. But Quentin, TGP, glad you guys came.
Hmm.
Hope you had fun. Um, it was really scuffed when I got the took over. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, you're
Spend like a
fine.
good 30 minutes on the actual topic.
Yeah.
I'm yeah. I thought I would. I thought I could carry more weight. I guess I. This is why I don't run the show.
I feel
Well,
like it was an avenue to grander discussions.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's be real. Any good podcast is like 70% yapping.
Yeah.
yeah.
We were yapping.
So why the minute we get affiliate, we're gonna get some yapping emotes. But do you two want to shout anything out, announce what you're working on, bring attention to anything, any of that?
Well, as far as my end goes, which is actually kind of topical because right now my main coverage on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/megaquint, I'm covering all the crossover appearances that Mega Man has appeared in thus far. I just uploaded a video on Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the vanilla version, and I've got to have one for Ultimate coming up soon with a surprise appearance for a character that was not there originally.
And you do like the full research too. You have like you even show everyone how to do the combos and the inputs with those, don't you?
Yeah, well, the combos are demonstrated through the arcade runs, but mostly just show, hey, here's other special moves and whatnot. Inputs on screen.
And TGP, what about you?
Uh Yeah, so I usually stream, but more of a streamer over at Twitch and YouTube. YouTube or twitch.com/, gameplaya. You and I are gonna do something, two things shortly. Actually, I don't mind announcing them here.
Three
Uh,
things, actually, three things technically.
oh, this is true. Yeah. The first one is I'm going to get all the drip and all the skins in Mario Kart world, and then we're gonna look at them all and put them in a tier list. Because I feel like I think that's like a pretty appropriate thing to do with the amount of skins added in this game.
Oh yeah,
Um,
definitely.
and then we're also gonna do Mega Man Star Force DX, the very hefty mod that they have. That gives a lot of quality of life to the game itself, and we're gonna both play it together, and we're gonna have fun with that. And then lastly, next week is when we'll be recording the next podcast episode. It's still up in the air what it'll be about, but we're definitely going to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 and the dive stuff. But anything else can just occur and be like, oh, let's talk about that. So that'd be cool.
Heck yeah.
Definitely stuff to look forward to. And you guys can
Yours.
follow them, both of their Twitches right here. We shout out both Quint and TGP's channel.
Yes.
Any parting words before we end it?
um,
I hope your game doesn't get a Persona 5 collab.
I mean, one of them's getting a My Hero Academia
Unfortunately,
collab.
they're both under the Sega umbrella.
Unfortunately, you do not own an air fryer.
Yes, I do.
Ooh. Anything else you want to
Quint, you
say?
got any parting words?
I'll see you on the racetrack in Crossworlds.
Oh, you're picking that up too?
Yeah,
Perfect.
Matthew, do you want to
Uh.
shout any of your stuff out first?
I will be uploading a schedule real soon for my channel. Not anything too major right now, but I've got some cool stuff cooking, so get ready for that. Our next podcast will be on next Monday at 8 p.m. And we will be talking about various Sonic the Hedgehog TV shows with a couple other friends as well.
Yep. Oh, by the way, he did confirm that she would be available. We just need to sort out a time.
Perfect.
So we will be joined by Johnny the Hedgewolf and Sassy Bunny.
Yep. They will be joining us for some fun antics about cartoons.
And once we got that all ironed out, I will shout that out on Blue Sky and Twitter.
Heck yeah. Ooh.
And we are very close to our goal. We are 10 away, I believe, now.
Yep. Which, before we pop off, thank you for Honey Jade Games and Ferno Firefox for the follows. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us tonight.
Yeah. And on my end, the only surefire thing to look forward to, besides what was already announced, is we're going back to the riders grinding for DX for upcoming tournaments.
Heck yeah.
Where I'm going to continue to be a menace with two tails and a giantly comically sized plug.
Even better.
Can we raid yet? Or is that
I think we
still
can.
disabled for us?
I will try. I want to try raiding Sparkstar tonight.
Yes, because he's got his event still going on that he plugged last week.
Yep. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us at the cafe tonight. It was super duper fun. Make sure you take your drinks to go. And with that, I hope you all have a good night.
Take it easy.
Have a good night.
Wow.
good night, everybody.